Today is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025, and that means it's time for True Intentions Tuesdays. Thank you everyone for your patience yesterday. I do have a day job, and so sometimes because my day job has like weird hours, sometimes I have to do work in the morning. And so I was a little bit late yesterday for the Earth Magic Monday reading, and that meant that, people weren't aware that I was going to be on. And so I did not really get a chance to do anyone's cards yesterday. I just did the Earth Magic Monday reading. So today, I will be answering questions after I do this True Intentions Tuesday read. So go ahead and pop your question into the chat box so that I can read your cards today. Let's go ahead and shuffle through. Good morning, Destiny You. Motivational Vibes. Thank you guys for popping your questions in the chat box. I will get to those as soon as I'm finished doing the True Intentions reading. The True Intentions reading is meant to give us a little bit of insight to what people in our lives are thinking and feeling and what their intentions are for us. And sometimes it's really helpful. Like if we have, that person in our life and we're like, I just don't really know how to read them. This is a good way to break through some of that and then find out how best to handle and navigate those situations. Good morning, Stephen. Now, I did get your comment, but I read it right before I was hopping on today, and I didn't get a chance yet to reply. No, I had a weird schedule yesterday, so I honestly did not have any of my regulars yesterday because I came on so late. But today is another day. Today we're reading cards. All right, what are the true intentions that we need to know about? Goodbye. The time has come to part ways. Who in your life are you kind of getting the read and you're thinking like they've been weird lately? Like they haven't been reaching out. Maybe they're doing their own thing now. It's been a long time since I've talked to them. Maybe you're getting a little bit ghosted by someone, but there might be someone in your life who is going on this path. We've been getting so many readings this year about how people are understanding better what they're intended to be doing and who they're intended to be. And as part of that, they are walking away from some past relationships that might not necessarily be poor relationships, but that no longer facilitate the growth that they are trying to achieve. So that's happening so much right now. I've seen that a lot in so many different ways. And I suspect that this has a lot to do with that kind of energy. So it might not be, it may be a fond farewell of like, hey, we're moving on and it's time to say goodbye. Goodbyes are not always such a bad thing. They're painful. Sometimes they're happy. Sometimes they're liberating. But usually when we have to say goodbye to someone, it is accompanied by some feelings that are difficult to experience. So let's see, what is the best way to navigate this in terms of parting ways? Using good judgment, that's the first thing. And as I just said, there are people who are listening to the calling. There are people right now, so many of us, who are listening and leaning into their next chapter. There's so much awakening happening right now. And that means that a lot of people are going to go off and try to experience something different than what they have been experiencing. The Emperor in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Fool upright. Yeah, this is all about new beginnings. So don't let your negative self-talk get in the way. Okay, this is not a time for worst case scenario thinking. This is a time for understanding that sometimes people just need to move on. Sometimes people just part ways. They go in different directions. It's not a bad thing. It's nothing against you. You don't want to try too hard to hold on to these people, even if you feel like you're not ready to let them go, because it's for the highest good right now. Right now, the energy is all about moving closer to our each individual highest good. Okay. And sometimes we don't feel ready for that, but it doesn't mean it should be fought against or ignored. It should be honored. So that's what our reading is suggesting today, how to navigate this goodbye situation. So, and for some of you guys listening, you're on board. Like you also recognize that it's time to part ways. So this is about navigating how best to handle that and keeping in mind that this is for a fresh start, new beginning is going to be really, really helpful, especially if you can remember that this is for highest good. This is for each calling, each of us. Okay. Anything else we need to know about this? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's a new cycle. It's a new path. It's change. Okay. That's what time it is. That's what time it is. Thank you for that True Intentions reading. Let me go ahead and take a look at the comment section and see what questions we have today. We've got some people coming in. Anna Banana, Lord have mercy. Hello, good morning, everyone. Yes, I am reading cards today. Destiny, you. I hope your morning's off to a great start. Motivational vibes. What do Spirit want to look forward to the rest, want me to look forward to the rest of this month? Okay. So Motivational Vibes wants to know what to be looking forward to for the rest of this month. Motivational Vibes. What can they be looking forward to for the rest of the month? I'm seeing some lovely cards in my right hand here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There might be a delayed gratification for something. Knight of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, here's what you need to look out for this month. Not necessarily looking forward to, but there's someone who's going to be coming into your life, or maybe they're already in your life, and they are talking to you in ways that might feel manipulative or persuasive. Okay, this could be a wolf in sheep's clothing. This could be someone who is promising big things with no intention of delivering. So watch out for that person. This is a big no-go. All right. So if you're getting kind of weird vibes from someone that's trying to persuade you to listen to them or invest in something or follow a certain direction, this month, say no. Say no, thank you. All right. Because that is not in your best interest. What can you be looking forward to? Well, this is still using good judgment here. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. Here's what you're looking forward to. As a result of this awareness about this certain person in your life, you're going to exercise good judgment, which is going to result in you breaking free from a pretty unhealthy relationship or an attachment. This is either breaking away from someone who you are not intended to be with any longer, which actually plays a good it's a good example of how the goodbye reading today for True Intentions is coming through. And it's going to change the way you handle situations. It's going to change the way you look at how you're managing your life and the people around you. And it's going to move very, very quickly. Okay. So when you are met with this understanding, this realization that this person is not looking out for your best interest, and it's probably a really negative path for you, you are going to exercise good judgment and handle the situation appropriately, breaking free from an unhealthy bond or attachment and moving very quickly into the next cycle. Okay. Yeah. Make sure, okay, you've got 3 aces in reverse. Okay. This is like a glaring stop sign. All right. This is a glaring stop sign. So if someone is trying to get you to do something, whether it is business related or in a friendship or a new romance, it's just a big hard no. All right. Big hard no for you. Yeah. Just make sure that you say no, because you're not going to be able to see everything as clearly as you need to understand the long-term ramifications of the yes. Okay? Just say no. All right? Just say no. So motivational vibes, that is for you. Thank you for letting me read your cards today. Thank you for that warning. Yeah, I know. I missed everyone yesterday. I got in here so late yesterday, and let me tell you, there was a weird vibe. So I just shut it down really, really quickly. I came in later than usual because I had work to do for my day job in the morning. And when I came in, I mean, I had people asking for like feet shots. It was weird, and I just left. I just jumped ship. So I'm glad you're here today. All right, Lord have mercy. I pray that you put your faith in Christ, not tarot. How about if I put my faith in Christ and I exercise that through tarot? Do not reject truths because they do not align with your own desires or interpretations of God. God warns against seeking divinations. I'm not creating the future here. I'm not divining the future. I'm just listening. So just have that clarification right there. Yeah, Stephen. Yeah. Yes, Anna Banana, you can absolutely have a general reading, and I will do those 4 cards like I did last week. So I'll pull one generally for love, one for health, one for career, and one for what you don't see coming. And that'll be a good way to round out a general reading. So could we please have a reading for Anna Banana? We just like a general reading for love, health, career, and then what they don't see coming. Love. Ooh, we have an opportunity coming in here. Health. You might need to spend a little bit of time outside. Okay. Career. Knight of Cups, something could interest you in what you don't see coming. Too many options. Okay, interesting. So, first of all, in your love reading, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity coming along. If you are in a relationship already, you're going to be in a position where you might have some kind of a breakthrough or some kind of bonding experience. You might have an opportunity to enhance your relationship in some way. If you're single, you might be met with someone new in your life that sparks a bit of interest that could actually go somewhere. So it's good energy coming in the love department. Now, your health, the sun is in reverse. So if you've been feeling kind of down, if you've been feeling like you don't have a lot of energy, maybe you've been feeling mentally uninspired, get outside. Okay, when the sun card comes in for me in the health readings, it is always accompanied by the message, when it comes to me, to get somebody outside. You got to move around, you've got to inspire yourself, you've got to reconnect with the earth, you got to get some sunshine, some fresh air, and allow your system to re-enter a good circadian rhythm. Okay, and it's springtime, so it's the best time to be doing that. So definitely focus a little bit on your physical and mental health this month. Okay, for your career, you've got the Knight of Cups coming in, so you might be met with an opportunity in your career as well. And this could be a new job, or it could be an opportunity to work on something that you really feel good about, something that inspires you or drives you or interests you. Okay, so in terms of your career, be ready for taking on some kind of a task or project that really loops you in emotionally and makes you feel fulfilled. Okay, and then what you don't see coming is you're going to have maybe a lot of options or a lot of daydreaming that could turn south. Okay, so be careful If you find yourself this month feeling like, or it could be this week actually, I'm feeling more like this is a this week kind of thing. You might start to think of all the possibilities. And as you're thinking of all the possibilities for something, your brain kicks in with some negativity. And then you start spiraling into some worst case scenario thinking. Okay, so watch out for that. That's what you don't see coming, is a lot of potential, made up potential for disaster, just catastrophizing. And it doesn't mean that it's true. It just means that that's where your brain is going, and you're going to be trying to watch out and worry about lots of things. So when that happens, see if you can get rebalanced. And I think that you will if you can focus on this health card here. All right. So thank you for letting me read your cards, Anna Banana. ASMR Healing, hello. How are you? Yeah, absolutely, Destiny, you. I don't think that they're mutually exclusive. Okay, ASMR Healing. Can you give a reading for me? What is it that I need to know right now? Okay, ASMR Healing. What does ASMR Healing need to know right now? There's someone, okay, I know this is going to sound like a bunch of bullshit, but it's not. I'm going to ask everyone in the room to please um, like this video right now, because there's someone out there that's sort of looking for an answer right now, and they're not going to find me without your help. I know what that sounds like, and I would be skeptical hearing that myself, but it's what's coming through, and I'm just going to ask for anyone who would be willing to please help, because I think that there is someone who I'm trying to be able to reach right now, and I'm not going to find them on my own. So if you could help me out with that, I would greatly appreciate it. Um, I think someone needs a reading, and they're just not going to find me without a little bit of help. This is for ASMR Healing. Could we please have a reading for ASMR Healing? We need to know what they need to know right now. Could we please find out what ASMR Healing needs to know right now? What does ASMR Healing need to know right now? Boy, there's a lot coming in right here. ASMR Healing. I hope I didn't mess you up. I hope I didn't throw you off with that request. It's okay. It's safe. You're safe with me to open your channel back up. If you feel funny about anything right now, just ask your guardian angels to lead you in the right direction, the direction that's safest for your highest good. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ASMR Healing. What does ASMR Healing know right now? Here we go. There's a degree of discontent a degree of dissatisfaction. So what are we going to do with that? Well, part of the reason you're feeling dissatisfied is that you've created some blocks for yourself and it's a bit of your own glass ceiling, okay? So you've put some like ramifications in place that don't necessarily need to be there, and I think that they might be actually blocking you from achieving the goal, the ultimate goal. They're blocking you from being able to see something with gratitude and appreciation, because you're kind of like hung up on some stuff, okay? And there's a barrier. These swords here are creating blind spots, and they are creating some emotional turmoil around this subject, whatever it is. It's causing you to want to quit. It's causing you to maybe not want to continue working on it. Maybe you need a break. Sometimes we need a break from things. Yeah, it's not time for you to walk away, okay? If you're thinking about quitting something because you're generally dissatisfied, understand that what you could use is a break to try and release some of those swords that are kind of keeping you barricaded from and separated from satisfaction. But it's not time to quit and walk away. You're going to find yourself sort of regretful if you do that right now. So don't quit. Yeah, you're really like, oh, man, it's so heavy right now. It's like you're really, really close to achieving success. And you can't see that right now because of these. And I think that the best thing for you would be to take a break and stop focusing inward at that sort of emotional turmoil. Just acknowledge it and be like, okay, I get that I am experiencing these feelings right now. I get that my brain is coming up with all of these different thoughts and beliefs that are sort of just there. Right now, I'm going to step away from everything just for a little bit, just to get recentered, and then I'm going to step back in. Okay? And when you step back in, you need to be stepping back in with some clarity and some understanding that these blocks, whatever they are, these beliefs, don't need to be there. Okay? They can be moved around. They can be completely sent to the light. All right. They can be adjusted in any way. You can even lay them on their side and use them as a ladder. All right. You can do whatever you want with these. These are not fixed objects here. These are beliefs. So take a little break, just a little break, just a little vacation, and see if you can let some of those go. And it's going to require you to get out of the introspection that you're in right now. Introspection is a good thing, but sometimes we ruminate. Sometimes we simmer on the things that we don't need to be simmering on, and that can get in the way. So that is what you need to know today, ASMR Healing. I hope that that helps. All right, Stephen Yuri. Do I offer one more chance today or just go straight to source to intercess on my behalf tomorrow? Okay. Do I offer one more chance today or just go straight to source to intercess on my behalf tomorrow? Let's get a clear yes or no about whether or not to offer one more chance. Does Stephen offer one more chance today? Does Stephen offer one more chance today? I would say maybe not. I don't think that one more chance is, yeah. Just, you don't need one more chance. If you offer one more chance, it's not going to hurt you, okay? But it's going to be a very clear answer, all right? It's going to result in a very clear answer. And when I say it's not going to hurt you, I mean injure long term, okay? In the moment, it might hurt, okay? If you give one more chance and you're met with just a refusal to accept, I think you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be experiencing some discomfort, but you're also going to have a really clear answer. So it's up to you, really. If you need to have proof, if you need to have the evidence, go ahead and offer one more chance. Okay? If you don't need that, then I would say move right along. Yeah, start exploring other options. Start handing this over to someone else. Yeah. Yeah, I really feel very strongly based on these cards coming in that it's time for a new establishment to take over handling. Okay? Like it's time for you to let go of this job, this whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, and it letting it be yours to do, and hand it off. You got to hand it off and change some things, okay? So if it makes it stronger for you to be able to do this, go ahead and offer that one more chance today, okay? If that gives you what you need, the comfort that you need, do that. Then you'll be really clear about which direction to go in and what to do next. If you don't need it, it's okay. You can just go ahead and skip to the next step. All right? I think the point is just that giving the one more chance is not going to change what is. Okay? Thank you for letting me read your cards today. Thank you for that answer. Hey, Prisha, how are you? Hey, Aesthetic Delta. Good to see you too. All right, what message do the spirits have for me? This is for Prisha. Before I focus in, I'm a little bit distracted. Lord have mercy. I would ask you please to not provoke. If you're getting the sense that Destiny U is not interested in continuing this conversation, please don't keep pushing it, okay? We're not here for this. We're here to have some connection with source energy. We're here to get some guidance from our spirit guides and guardian angels. I don't like to silence anyone or block anyone that comes on my channel because I do appreciate input and different opinions and beliefs. But when it gets to the point where I see a lot of back and forth, I get concerned that it could be making some people uncomfortable. So Destiny U, if you are no longer interested in this conversation with Lord have mercy, please just let them know that you don't want to continue this. And if you do want to continue, if you're enjoying the dialogue, if you're enjoying the back and forth, then by all means, have at it. But just let us know what it is you want right now. If you want this to be sort of a safe space where you can just be comfortable listening to the readings, that's fine. Let us know. And if you're enjoying this dialogue with Lord have mercy, let us know so that I know what to do. All right, this reading is for Prisha. What message do the spirits have for me today? What messages do What message does Spirit have? What message does Spirit have for Prisha? What message does Spirit have for Prisha? What message does Spirit have for Prisha? Oh, okay, so we've got a couple of cards flipping over. I think they need to be in your reading. Okay. Okay, so this has to do with trying to avoid the collapse of something you feel pretty passionately about, but right now is not the time to act on anything. Okay? It's like if you're trying to avoid something, some upheaval or chaos, the harder you try to stop it, the sooner it's going to happen. Okay? That's that's the thing. And there's really no evidence that this upheaval shouldn't occur. Yeah, right now your job, Prisha, is to just kind of sit with what's happening. Don't be overly energized and try to do something right now. Okay, it's not time for you to do something right now, because I think that there's potential for you to get too fired up about it and sort of rush into things hastily and maybe cause more harm or block the whole thing. If you act too quickly, you could end the whole thing very quickly. So right now it's time for you to actually sit with your own feelings and make sense of what you're experiencing. And then maybe tomorrow, after you've done the work of just sitting with your own feelings and working through them, then it's time for you to step back in and navigate whatever this situation is. But right now, your first reaction to whatever this situation is going to be like, oh my gosh, I have to do something. It's going to be a really strong reaction. You don't want to act on that. All right. You need to take a breath first and get recentered, and then make a decision. Make a proactive decision about what's next rather than a reaction to what just happened. There's nothing you can do right now to fix it. Anything you do right now is going to create more problems, okay? Or have the opposite result. Yeah. Things are changing. You need to be aware of that and sit with that. Okay? Don't just react. You got to sit with this for a minute. Okay? So Prisha, that is for you. Thank you for letting me read your cards today. Let me scroll all the way down. Oh my goodness, whoa. Oh no, Destiny, I'm not saying that you're making others feel unsafe. I want to make sure that you feel safe. You do not have to apologize for the debate. I am 100% okay with anyone who wants to debate, okay? But Destiny, I know that you come to this channel pretty regularly, and then when new visitors come in with sort of, almost, there's a little bit of confrontation involved. There's a little bit of negative energy coming in. I want to make sure that the regular viewers are not disturbed by that. Okay, so you're here. You've been here several times, and if you're enjoying the debate with Lord Have Mercy, I'm fine with that. But if it's making you uncomfortable, then I'm going to ask Lord Have Mercy not to continue the conversation. I invite everyone to be here and feel safe and have a good time. Okay? That's the goal. So, all right, let me scroll back up. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Okay, divine timing. What does divine timing need to know? What does divine timing need to hear most today? What does divine timing need to hear most today? What does divine timing need to hear most today? Divine timing. What does divine timing need to hear most today? you should be looking for reasons to celebrate today, divine timing. You're getting the Three of Cups. This card is coming in strong with celebrating the little things and connecting with people who you miss. If you've been thinking about reaching out to some of your old friends or people that you haven't talked to in a little while, today's a good day to do that. Okay. And if you get invited to go do something with some people that you enjoy spending time with, it's a say yes kind of a day. Yeah. Then the Page of Pentacles is coming in here. So really, you're being asked to see what good there is. Celebrate the little things. Find the joy. Seek out the beautiful. Connect with people. And this is what you need to sort of embody today in order to be presented with a new opportunity that's sparked some interest that you want to learn more about. Okay? Using good judgment, being clear. So as you are going through your day today, have no filter. Okay? If you're going to have a filter, you're going to choose the filter of seeking the good. Okay? Keeping this judgment card upright. That means being able to judge a situation properly, assess it properly, and in today's case, you want to judge it in a positive light. Okay? This Seven of Cups in reverse would suggest that you might be struggling right now to do that. It might be kind of hard for you to filter through the dissonance right now, if there's any kind of negativity, but this is your way out of that. Okay, if you've been feeling like there's a lot of noise, a lot of static, if it's been really easy to spot the trouble, lately, if it's been really easy to spot the trouble, you're being encouraged today to sort of flip the switch and seek out the good stuff. Okay, seek out the connection, seek out the joy, seek out the beauty, the fun, the love. Okay, that's what you're being asked to hear today. All right, and that's going to help you cut through this dissonance and get back on like a good track, something that's going to attract more good to you. So that is your message today, divine timing. Thank you for letting me read your cards. Thank you for that reading. Simon Burrow, good morning. Oh, good evening to you. Okay, so Simon Burrow, you would like to get a relationship reading. I don't have any relationship. Please see. Okay. So Simon Burrow is concerned about relationship status. Okay, Simon Burrow would like some relationship advice. They're not in any relationship right now. What do you need to know about potential relationships for Simon Burrow? Oh, this is beautiful. Relationships are coming in. The Four of Wands here depicts two people celebrating a union, and there's a great deal of stability and wealth and happiness. So you do have a relationship coming your way. And marriage. The Hierophant, in this case, when put together with the Four of Wands, can absolutely mean marriage. I mean, this is a really strong, look at this. indication that something, and very quickly. Wow. Okay, Simon Burrow, stress no more, worry no more. You have someone coming into your life, and things are going to move very quickly, and you're going to end up in a really exciting, happy marriage, something really solid and stable. So I know that you're having a hard time having faith right now, but you're almost there. You're getting there no matter what. So get out of your own way. Yeah. If you can get out of your own way here, it's going to make things move even faster. It's time to open up a little bit, okay? It's time to really see more, look in new directions, all right? That's going to help things move along more quickly. But your person is coming. Your person is absolutely coming, and it's going to be incredibly meaningful. So thank you for that. That's really good news. You're welcome, Stephen. Simon Burrow, I hope you heard that. I hope if you're just coming back into the room, if you weren't in here when I did your reading, rewind a little bit because I did your relationship reading and you definitely are going to want to hear it. No, please don't apologize. Everybody is okay. Conversation is welcome. Thank you, Lord have mercy, for respecting the room. Thank you, ASMR Healing. You're welcome, Prisha. No apologies needed, Destiny U. All right, Taurine, peace, love, light, family. Hi, happy to have you here. Okay, Destiny U, you have a lighthearted question. I'm confused about my dream. Is there a message I missed in it, or was it just for fun? All right. So we want to focus in on Destiny U's dream. Was there a message in there that they missed? Well, you're starting with the Ten of Pentacles. So the dream delivered to you whatever it was you needed, and I suspect that it was something that needed to be delivered to get you on the right track. Like, even if you missed something consciously about the dream, the subconscious work of the dream is doing its job, okay? And it might end up pushing you closer to your family or closer to your highest good. All right, so the dream was important. Wow. And then you have the Two of Cups. And in this situation, what I'm feeling is the relationship between your conscious and your subconscious. Okay, and they're working very well together in this dream. Temperance, it's waking energy and sleeping energy and being able to move that subconscious into the daytime. So keeping the feeling of the dream present is going to be really important. And this acknowledges the lack of stability in the dream. It's hard to hold on to dreams, right? And we don't always know exactly what we're supposed to get from them. Yeah, there's really no more that you need to do with this. Don't keep trying to work on figuring out more. Just acknowledge the dream and carry that with you and allow it the space subconsciously to be percolating with you. Okay, does that make sense? Allow it that subconscious space to do what it's intended to do. You don't have to actually seek out more answers. In fact, sometimes when we have dreams and we want to seek out a deeper meaning, it gets in the way when we bring that to the front in our consciousness. The purpose of this dream was to have an impact on you, and the dream is taking care of that. Your subconscious is taking care of that. Okay? So don't fret, don't work harder on this. Just let it do its thing. All right? That's really good. When you can get that from a dream, I would say that's probably my favorite kind of result. Thank you for that message. Thank you for that question. Omnicon. All right, what's the message for Omnicon? Could we have a message for Omnicon, please? Message for Omnicon, please. Message for Omnicon, please. Here we go. Back in the room. You with me? Bam. Ooh, this has to do with work. Whatever you are practicing right now, it is definitely time for you to be practicing something, learning something, exercising, doing the drills, whatever it is that you focus on. Make sure you are really focusing on that now. And what I'm hearing for you coming through is, and I don't even remember the exact numbers, okay? This was a long time ago. I heard something along these lines, and it's coming through for you. There's something that I read once that said, people who practice something for, I don't know if it was like 19 minutes a day or something like that, will be better than 98% of the world population in that area within a year, something like that. And this is the message coming through for you on this one. Like, you're going to become an expert in something, and you're the right person to be the expert in. And it's time right now for you to really be practicing. Yeah, don't learn something new right now. Practice the skills that you already have a grasp of and get really, really good at that. Okay? Be curious about how much better you can get at this instead of being curious about other possibilities. Okay? And it's going to bring you so much abundance. So really, Omnicon, practice what you're already working on and just be the expert on it. And it is going to be so rewarding for you. Like, the King of Pentacles is just, I mean, look at, this is you, okay? If you can do this thing and really practice whatever it is you're supposed to be practicing, this is you, okay? So that's your message today. Thank you for that message for Omnicon. Thank you for stopping in and asking a question. Taurine. Yeah, you got it. Crockett overall said hi. All right, Taurine, what do you want? A general reading? Let me see. Let me scroll down a little bit, see if you have a question. Nope, you don't have a question. So, Taurine, let's do you. Let's do Crockett. Is this the Crockett I know? Is this Crockett? Is this the Crockett I know? You're welcome, Amna. All right, let's do a general reading for Taurine. So we'll do the 4 cards. We'll do a love, a health, a career, and what you don't see coming. Okay? So this is for Taurine. Overall, general. Here it comes. Let's see what's going on. For love, health, career, and what you don't see coming. Let's see. Taurine. Love, health, career, and what you don't see coming. Okay, so in the love department, you might be one of these people that I keep hearing about, who makes a decision to move on from a past relationship. It could also be that an apology is needed in the love department. So if you've been in a romantic relationship with someone and things aren't that great, one of you, or maybe both of you, could use an apology. There is an energy coming through here with this card today that suggests a moving on from the past, letting the past stay the past, moving on, being present and being ready to move into the future and being present in the future. You can't be present if you are stuck in the past. So sometimes that's why an apology is needed, because it provides acknowledgement and closure over something and allows you to step into the present moment. So that's what's coming through in your relationships. An apology is needed, closure is needed. It's time to be present, and you can't do that without cleaning up or tying up loose ends. Okay. In your health area, there may be something that you need to get more information about. If you haven't been to the doctor for a while, go get your checkup. Okay. Go get your blood work done. Make sure that everything is okay right now. This is very preemptive. This is, just going and making sure that your cholesterol is in check, making sure that you don't have anything weird, at any abnormalities coming in. There's something that if you find out right now what it is, you can take care of it immediately and it won't turn into something worse. Okay, but definitely go ahead and call your doctor, and schedule an appointment and get the diagnostics done. Just make sure you get all the information so you see what you're working with. Career, you might be kind of in a place where it's time to change careers. I don't think that there's a whole heck of a lot of fulfillment in your current career. I don't know that you're getting everything you can out of it. It doesn't seem like you're very satisfied with whatever you're working on. So acknowledge that energy. Okay, you're getting a lot. The message for you today overall is acknowledging what is. Okay, you're at the precipice of making some potential fresh starts or changes. And what's needed overall is for you to really acknowledge what it is you're dealing with and be able to make a decision based on the truth. Okay, that's really coming in here with all of your cards. And then what you don't see coming is what's in your blind spot, what you haven't been acknowledging. This Page of Swords is asking you to look around, okay? Seek information from a new direction. Sometimes that's behind you so that you can acknowledge it and then be present to right now. And sometimes it's in a completely different area. So what you don't see coming is whatever you haven't been seeing. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but this is for you. This reading for you is about acknowledgement and getting clarity, and then being able to make some decisions, some choices, not being at the mercy of your environment, and really like just acknowledging. Okay? All right, that is for you, Taurine. That was your reading. Thank you for letting me read your cards today. Destiny, you, today I'm drinking coffee. I drink my coffee black. Sometimes I drink tea, and I like that with cream and sugar. But usually I'm drinking coffee because I don't like to start my day with sugar anymore. I'm too old for that. I have to keep some things in check. I used to drink sweet coffee. I don't do that anymore. And I enjoy it. I like it black. What do you like to drink in the mornings? My aunt Shirley, who was not my biological aunt, but might as well have been. She was my second mother. She never liked coffee, ever. And she would start her day with Diet Coke. That's what she liked to drink in the morning. Please don't judge. Who is coming in next? Cube. What game is that? How do you win? How old does my kids need to be to play it? 5+. Is that game a good birthday present for my niece? She's 11. Hasbro games. I like to play memory. Is this like memory? We are reading tarot. I would not recommend it for a 5-year-old. I got my first deck when I was 11. So yeah, you could give it to an 11-year-old for sure. And the purpose of it is to listen to your guides and get connected with source and get better at following your intuition. And that is something everybody could use. Hey, it is Crockett. That's my Crockett that I know. That's not a stranger. So are you ready for your advice today to get really, really present, acknowledging what is, tying up loose ends? Something new is coming your way. And you're going to be in a more empowered position to choose something. Oh, you do. We'll have to touch base, Crockett. I want to hear about the surgery coming up. Oh, good for you. I am like the worst water drinker. I drink my water with Crystal Light. It's not good. I am not one for giving any kind of health advice. That's for sure. That sounds good, Surrender Jones. I'm so glad, Crockett. I'm so glad. Happy Easter, Silvio Carver. So, I mean, we have a couple more people who I know I haven't read for. Silvio Carver and Surrender Jones. Do you guys have any questions, or is it time for me to close out? If you have questions, I'll read for you guys, and then I'll probably end the recording after that. So let me know. Oh, that's nice. The Northern Lights. You too, Silvio. Yes, Surrender Jones, let's get you a general reading. I don't know if you were in here for the last general reading I did, but I'm doing a card for the big categories, like one for love, one for health, one for career, and one for what you don't see coming. I would love that. I would love that. For anyone who's in the room, when I mention good Reiki practitioners, Taurine here is one of the people that I'm talking about. So there are times when I'm doing the readings and I'm thinking about, like, what I'm feeling coming in is that somebody has some energy blocks, and I'm told to send a message that Reiki is something that they should be looking into. So maybe you can give me like a Reiki clearing. Make sure that I am the vessel I need to be for this. Hakeem the Dream, good morning. So this is the general reading here. All right, Surrender Jones, I need to focus on you with a little more clarity. Surrender Jones. Love, health, career, what you don't see coming. Oh, I like the sound of this reading here. Okay, so full disclosure, the love situation might be a little testy. Okay, you've got temperance in reverse. So there is something off balance in the love department. I don't know if it's that you are becoming frustrated with a situation, or maybe you're trying to find someone, or maybe your partner is a little bit driving you crazy. But there's potential for some kind of hot temper and imbalance here in the love department. In terms of your health, though, your health is looking great. Keep on celebrating the big wins. I'm feeling like you have had some good health wins, or you have health wins coming. And you want to be focusing right now on your spiritual, emotional, and mental health by way of expanding or having deeper connections with your social circle. Okay, when the Three of Cups comes in, it's so much to do with coming into your own and then entering into a tight-knit social circle, reaching out to friends, talking to people, having a good time. So it's time for you right now to have some fun. All right, you definitely want that coming in order to continue supporting your good health. And if you've been waiting for a health win, that's coming, okay? You'll have reason to celebrate. In terms of career, there might be something new coming in of interest to you. It might be time for you to start learning about something. I don't know if this has to do with you starting a new career, or if it has to do with you expanding on your current career by way of learning more stuff. Sometimes this card comes in when you're talking about like getting a certification in something that's going to end up advancing your career. Okay, this has to do with learning and career advancement. It can also have to do with learning about a new career path. Okay, what you don't see coming is that something is going to get you super fired up this month. Really, like, the passions are going to be running high for you, Surrender Jones. You're going to be super fired up about something. And I would say go with it. I mean, Spirit knows that I'm only pulling 4 cards on this, and if it didn't want you to be feeling passionate about something, it would have come in reverse. So go with it. All right. So that's your general reading. Thank you for letting me read your cards today. Thank you for that reading for Surrender Jones. Let me see if I have anyone else in the room who is looking for a reading. Thank you so much, Prisha. I appreciate that. Thank you, Destiny You. That's exactly what I need to be, ASMR Healing. That's the goal. I need to be a clean vessel. All right, Silvio Carver. Would you like a general? Would you like a general read with those 4 cards? I think that's what you may have been saying sure to. Oh, is that someone from Russia? I don't read Russian. Crockett, if you're still in the room and you have your cards, it might be a lot of fun before I hang it up today for you to go ahead and give me a read. Just a single card pull, and put that in the chat box and let me know what my card is today. This one is for Silvio Carver. We are going to do a general reading, 4 cards, one for love, one for health, one for career, and one for what they don't see coming. Are you feeling disappointment in the love department? You might have a falling out. You're either in a position right now where you are getting over a falling out or a bad breakup or maybe a divorce or something. Those are the feelings surrounding your relationship situation, your love situation right now. So right now, I think you're feeling disappointed over something. You know, either you're getting over something or you're disappointed in your prospects right now. But I would say probably not a lot of energy coming in terms of new relationships or, you know, love connections. Now, your health. Oh, is this also having to do with your relationship? Has a relationship breakdown taken a toll on your health, or maybe you have lost your health insurance, or something has become unstable in the health department? Okay, so I feel like you're really struggling in these 2 areas right now. Make sure you get back on your own 2 feet in order to improve your health situation. Okay, this could be mental health, just feeling down, depressed, sad over whatever this disappointment is, or it could be physical health, but in some way there is a lack of stability in the health department. What's going on with career? Transformation. So when your career reading comes through, and I wonder, boy, you're really, this year, geez, it feels like there's a lot going on for you. This might be where you want to focus your energies. I think it's time, like you're in the midst of a transformation. If you're not there right now, you're about to be, okay? You have giant transformative energy coming through here for all of these cards. It is big time transformation. And that's totally confirmed in the death card here. This is falling in your career path. So be ready to try something new, okay? It might be time for you to kind of have a blank slate a little bit with all areas of your life. You might be getting much, much closer to who you're intended to be here. What don't you see coming? Oh, this is bravo. Thank you. King of Pentacles. This is what you don't see coming. Whatever you're experiencing right now in terms of discomfort or disappointment, understand that it is for a reason, and it is the driving force in the transformation. And the transformation is needed in order for you to get King of Pentacles energy here, which is extreme comfort, satisfaction, abundance, happiness, well-being. Okay, so keep fighting the good fight. Be ready to change when needed. Be ready to pivot. Allow yourself to be transformed, because this is where you're trying to get, even if you don't see that right now. This is the goal here. And sometimes we are pushed, kind of forced into that by our spirit guides. You know, sometimes things have to happen in order for the good to come. So that is for you, Silvio Carver. I hope that helps. That's awesome. Thank you, Taurine. I'm going to call you Taurine on here because then people know who I'm talking to. Okay, I think I've read for everyone. Taurine, Crockett, are you ready to pull me a card? Let's see what card I have coming in for me today, and then we'll close out. And while we're waiting on that, I want to thank everyone. Earlier I asked if you could please like the videos, because I thought that it needed to reach someone who wasn't going to see this otherwise. And we absolutely did have some people coming in today that we don't usually have. So I'm pretty I'm pretty secure. I'm confident that your help did the job. All right. I'm ready. You ready, Crockett? Shuffle these before I put them back. I can't wait to hear what my card is today. I'm like on pins and needles. All right, what do you have for me? Tomorrow, for the people who are still in the room, tomorrow we'll be doing the All Zodiac Signs Wednesday. So tomorrow is the day where you come in and you put in your zodiac sign, and I'll read them out in order, and it'll serve for the entire week for your zodiac sign. And it's really helpful because it's the sort of energy that is around for each zodiac sign, and it gives us all a better idea of how to navigate the week ahead. So come back in for that tomorrow. Thursdays are Third Eye Thursdays. That is when I ask for just a message from Spirit, and I have no prompt cards. I have no, questions. I just ask for a message for the community. And then Fridays are the Fast Five Fridays. So those are when I ask for the who, what, where, when, why. And then Thursday and Friday, I will be answering one-on-one questions as well. Okay, here we go. We had King of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands upright, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, followed by an astrology card, 17, New York. Okay, so we had King of Swords in reverse. That can mean a truth that needs to be acknowledged. Two of Wands upright. Oh, so that could set me on a new path. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, absolutely. Okay, so there needs to be some clarity for me. I need to acknowledge a truth that I have been either ignoring or in denial of. And that is going to open up the new path for me. So it's a big, the truth shall set you free kind of reading. And then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse means I might not feel totally ready for the change, but the change is coming, so I might as well just get on board. And then I don't know what the astrology card 17 is. Thanks, Silvio Carver. What is that astrology card, Tareen? Have you? You had a rough read today. You had big transformation energy today. Like you're not happy where things are right now, but it's for your highest good. Like it's what is needed in order to get you where you really want to be. So I don't know if you're already feeling that disappointment or if you're about to enter into it, but just be prepared for it. Like there's a transformation occurring. And if you can keep in mind that it's your spirit guides and your higher self sort of guiding you to where you need to be in order to experience the highest abundance, that's going to help you along the way. And it's going to help you make the decisions that you need to make along the way. Some of the angel cards are beautiful. And I have a friend who gave me a box of these little itty itty bitty tiny angel cards a few years ago, and I love them. I'll pull them out one of these days and have those on the table and read from those as well. That would be fun. Maybe I'll do that Thursday. You know what other deck I haven't pulled out is I have a dark crystal deck, which my husband bought for me about a year ago. We went to there was a Jim Henson. I'm a huge Henson fan. And we went to a Jim Henson exhibit at a local museum. And he bought me a deck of dark crystal cards, and they're really beautiful and fun. I need to pull those out too. The Leo card, okay, number 17. So I'll look into that then. And then you and I need to catch up. So send me a message or something. I've got a couple of things going on today, but this week let's catch up. You know, I couldn't tell you because he got them for me as a gift. I think that probably because they were at a museum, they were in the museum gift shop. They were probably a little bit more than you could get them elsewhere, but it was what my husband wanted to get me for my birthday present. That's why we went to the Henson exhibit. It was for my birthday. I have a September birthday. So beautiful day to walk around the city and go check out Jim Henson, and it was a really good day. Okay, here we get some more information on this. The Leo card represents confidence, creativity, leadership, courage. It's about expressing yourself fully, creatively, emotionally, and spiritually. That's great. So that's what I need to be doing. So my message today from Taurine, through Taurine from the guides, is that there is a truth I need to acknowledge. I have in some way either been blocking it from view, or I've been ignoring it, or I've been denying it. There is some kind of truth that I am not confronting. And as soon as I confront that truth, I am going to be given a new path. I'm gonna see that I have a new choice to make. And I'll have what I need in order to do that. I'm gonna be met with this thinking creatively, having confidence, connecting emotionally and spiritually. So it is really important for me to acknowledge whatever this truth is. All right. Thank you guys all so much. Taurine, thank you for an awesome reading. That was the first time I've received a tarot reading through this channel. So I truly appreciate that. I hope you all have an amazing day. If you're looking for Reiki, definitely hit up Taurine there. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a great day.